was a multitude of things I learned in episode 8 of The Eminence and Shadow. 1, Sid loves to stick to the script. And if things happen to go awry, he tries to put them right back on track, right? I thought that was relatively dope. He went around making sure, like, you know, even though they were pretenders of Shadow Garden, right? Like, this is the cult doing their best Shadow Garden impressions, that they at least followed the script and dressed appropriately. And he was pissed off because they did not follow the script. They didn't dress appropriately. He was like, look, if you're gonna wear something like this, you at least need to be outside at night, right? Like, that's when you gotta make your grand emergence, which, funny enough, speaking of that, that's when they're gonna make their grand emergence. And we kind of seen, I'm not sure if this is really gonna happen to the school, but if you guys paid attention to the opening, you see some explosions and shit, and the school get destroyed. So I don't know if that's necessarily gonna happen, but that's one of the things that we picked up on. Another one of the things that we picked up on is just how airheaded Sherry is, right? She was doing her worst interpretation of Sherlock Holmes trying to sneak through this bitch, right? Investigate things, running away from all of the shit that was going on, literally alerting everybody. And who came through to help her? Sid did, right? Sid was literally following her the whole way. Every dude that was there was getting sniped, bro. One after another, they were just getting sniped. And then one of the other things that I thought was genuinely important was new. And she said that Marco Granger, right, the blue-haired dude, because if you also paid attention in the last episode, you were probably wondering, why the fuck is New so infatuated with the dude with the blue hair? Why did she imagine that they were dancing together? That was also a question that I had. I was just like, who was New before she came here, right? Come to find out that that was her betrothed, as she said. And she was gonna kill him for reasons that they haven't given yet. I don't know if it's because he was a part of the Crimson Order or, you know, anything of that nature, but she was getting ready to kill him. You seen that. That was one of the questions that I had last week, was just like, what is the importance of this, right? But anyway, man, this episode was super fucking dope, right? It was funny as hell. The thing that killed me was Sid's ability, right? Background character, secret technique, 10-minute death, heartbreak, right? He did all of this shit just to accomplish one of his goals of being a background character. But what this is gonna do is this is gonna spry open a whole bunch of different cans of like,
what the hell are we gonna do now?
From Sid, because think about it. Pushing Rose out of the way, right, to start off his I gotta accomplish this goal here things, evoked some emotion from Rose that we've never seen before, obviously, because we just met her. That's gonna make Rose want to fuck with him more. But since he's supposed to be dead as hell, when she sees that he's back, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? I thought you were dead. And that's gonna cause her to want to fuck with Sid the long way, right? And then that's probably gonna cause a feud between Alexia and Rose, which Sid's sister is probably gonna jump in on this shit. And then you got Sherry, who is also in on this shit because she likes Sid. You have all of these stemming from like his accidental mishaps, which Shadow Garden sees as like
prophetic dreams
and, you know, shit like that. But I wanted to title this video The Calm Before the Storm because that's legitimately what this is. You got the cult setting everything up, especially with the artifact. Oh my God, and thinking about it now, that gives me more reason to call the dude in the armor Sherry's adoptive father or whatever he is. His whole ordeal was for Sherry to figure out what that was and how to use it. But the thing is, they didn't know how to properly use it yet. So after doing all this thorough research, that plan to use the Eye of Avarice, which is cool because avarice means greed, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's like another word for greed. That was the only thing that would be able to stop the Eye of Avarice, right? So what better way to actually go through with your plan fully and make sure it goes without a hitch, so that way you are the only one who has what it takes to stop it. That's why I think that dude in the armor is Sherry's pops. And then he was talking about being reinstated into the Knights of the Round. His ambitions will be realized. You know, all of this other shit that was going down. It's so much that deals with research and science and stuff like that is just like, bro, there's no way that it's not him. Something else I wanted to touch on. it was my bad, right? I thought the dudes that was rolling around with Iris, right, Alexia's sister, I thought that they was in on this shit. Everybody who we've run into that was either in the Knights of the Round or was working for the school, like they was in on a lot of the shit that's been going on underneath, right? Like it's interesting to see that we actually had two people who were on the just side of things. And this also clears up Iris being in the suit, right? Because I often think about being deceived in such a way because I played Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, right? Edelgard and shit. So, but sadly enough, we lost one of the knights that was there. The only one who survived was Marco. I wonder if he's gonna be somebody that we have to, you know, worry about in the future because of New. But anyway, I definitely just got sidetracked on why I wanted to call this the calm before the storm, because the way that they ended the episode, you seen everything being set into motion, right? Like all the chess pieces have been put into play. Now we go in next episode, right? That's when shit hits the fan and we gotta go, because you see all of Shadow Garden is actually there. They posted themselves, New infiltrated where the students were, and she's doing fucking Morse code to notify everybody. And it was crazy when New and Sid was having that conversation while he was looking for the things that they needed for the research, because Gamma is heading the mission and we all know how clumsy she is. I don't even know if she's gonna be able to do anything. She might cause more harm than good. But yeah, this episode was dope, man. The setup for next episode is what I'm most hyped about, because you know it's gonna be an all-out brawl between Shadow Garden and the Code of Diablos, with Iris and the Crimson Order being outside, right? So it's so many different parties, it's so many different things getting ready to clash all at once. I can't help but be hyped for it. Make sure y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all felt about it. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. We have a lot more planned for the Eminence and Shadow. The mobile game comes out soon. It's supposed to come out this month, right? We're already towards the end, so we don't know when it's gonna drop, but I will be playing that on stream at twitch.tv/DomoSenpaix. Yeah, man, pull up, check it out, and you know, we'll have some fun. But anyways, man, with that being said, it's your boy DomoSenpaix, and I will catch you guys in the next video.